long balls coming in.
But
Not seeing much speed yet to facilitate the quick break and effectiveness on that quick counter.
And you're right. The Twin Towers, probably a lot of coaches would want them just to sit inside the box and wait for the crosses, because they're going to win most of them. Here's Keneal Hyde looking for a pass. Goes all the way across. Chance here for Arrent. Broken up. I think that was Steve Clark wearing the number 27 shirt for Arrent Gardens. Here he is, Clark. Overlapping run on that far side. Needs a good cross. Martin tried to get there. But it's played into touch. It's going to be a throw to the Arrent Gardens team. Very close to their bench. It is, as you can see on your screen.
Maurice Bennett clearing the lines.
0-0 after 17 minutes and a bunch. The first Monday night Red Stripe Premier League game. First of many, folks. We go right through the season. And I know we should have had one before. I'm sure you heard that story. Here comes Rivoli. Still Rivoli with the ball. Broken up into touch. Heading for Corey Burke just now. He's urging his players on, and he's probably saying, we could do it. Don't you worry about that. We don't have everyone, but we have 11. We have more than enough on the bench. We can make 3 substitutions.
Also an opportunity for players on the fringes to make a case.
Yep, here's
going
Burke.
Forward.
Here's Burke with the ball. Back to Williams on that far side, but it goes into touch. I like the quality coverage I'm getting. Feels like I'm in the game. Thank you so much, Barry. Clean HD. Thank you, Barry. Here's Marvin Morgan. I guess he doesn't like the coverage he's getting. He wants to be free. And then he gives up possession. And again, because of that heavy surface, you see the ball taking a little while to roll off the park. Good shielding there by the Rivoli number 14, Kenny Lee.
So the 2014-2015 season, the high-definition lens already being noticed. And this is, I dare say, one of the best surfaces for it to make its debut, because it's lush, a bit heavy as you keep mentioning, but it certainly is picturesque.
Yeah, it's a little too heavy. I could remember seeing, what's that first game in the English Premier League, the Community Shield. I remember seeing Arsenal up against Manchester United when they redid Wembley's surface. And I thought it was the most beautiful surface I've ever seen. And at the end of the game, both coaches, Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson, complained and said they should do it because it was too heavy, it was too thick. So you really wanted, you want grass, but you want it flat, almost like a cricket outfield, so the ball rolls and rolls nicely. This one, again, you have to weigh the pass. This is Michaelis Martin. He weighed that one really nice. Visional Harris gets it across goal, and the first goal of the game is an own goal. It was a low cross, and it looks to have been Maurice Bennett. Who headed that ball into the back of the net, trying to get rid of the ball, was very low. He really dived for that one, and he got it, and got it full. And in the back of the net, folks, in the 21st minute, Arrent, they take the lead. It is 1-0.
And when we see the replay, as we get back into it in the aftermath, this is not an instant replay of the Chelsea game on the weekend when John Terry did something similar. But again, that ball delivered in a very dangerous, the corridor of uncertainty. Bennett getting his head to it. He had to get his head to it, but unfortunately into the back of his own net. Good attacking play by Arrent, good delivery by Visional Harris. A dangerous ball the defender had to defend because there was a Arrent player just behind him. If he didn't do it, unfortunately, he went on the wrong side of the upright.
Well, you're right. He had to do something. It was low enough, and had it gone by him, it probably would have ended in the net anyway. I think he tried to head it out for a corner, but never had a lot of control because the ball came with a lot of pace. And in the 21st minute, folks, it is 1-0 to Arrent Gardens, an own goal. Maurice Bennett. Here they come again. It's headed out this time by Rivoli. Nelson trying to get it up front. This is Jeremy Nelson with the ball. Goes long, looking for Corey Burke. Can Burke keep it in? He can't. It's a throw to Arrent Gardens.
Well, Rivoli, they started off very compact, but space opening up.
So the cross by Harris, a low one. And Bennett obviously couldn't allow the Arrent centre forward to get on the top of. I thought that was Keneal Hyde.
No, it was Clark in the mix.
The 27.
Steve Clark.
Yeah, Hyde has the 17, so it was Clark. And I think Bennett realized that if I let this pass me, Clark is going to have an opportunity to knock it in the net, so let me get rid of it. Unfortunately, he didn't. It's 1-0. I don't think anyone likes the feeling that I just scored on my own team. No matter what it was, it's slid off the...
As I said, similar to the John Terry effort that put Chelsea down early on in that game.
Thompson.
But as we look at Arrent build, questions being asked of this Rivoli team in their defending higher up and down the flank. So the left back at the moment is being exposed.
Morgan. Certainly if he got into the ball, it goes in behind for a corner.
So Keith Wright, the number 5 in the left full-back position for Rivoli. He's having a warm time of it. Marvin Morgan, Hyde, and Harris all getting in the mix and taking turns to do damage on the left side of the Rivoli defense.
It's first half action here at the Stadium Eastfield in the first Monday night game, Red Stripe Premier League. Neil Thompson comes across. He's going to swerve into goalkeeper Bart. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. And so Dawkins at the back post. He just hit Dawkins and went behind. Bartley living dangerously.
Well, young Bartley is not inspiring too much confidence right now. I think we're going to be seeing shots and that diagonal and the lateral ball coming across. We're going to be seeing more of that because that's a weakness in the Rivoli defense line right now that has been exposed.
Here's Bartley. You won't feel badly about the goal. He had absolutely nothing to do with it. Walters. That was Harris who gets it up front. And Clark is brought down just at the edge of the box. We have the first yellow card. And it goes to the man who scored on his own team, Reese Bennett. So he's not having a great time right now. Bennett scores on his own team, and then he's shown the yellow.
And we did mention, you know, 7 players affected by the Chick V. Bennett actually one of those recovering of the 7, made the starting lineup along with Keith Wright. But so far he's seeing blues at the moment. Own goal followed by yellow card. Yep. Rapidly going downhill.
And I don't think any coach wants to see your central defender shown a yellow card early in the game, because then you almost can't tackle. Here's a foul. Bennett comes, Clark is there, missed the ball, went over the ball, and easy call for Mr. Campbell. And shown the yellow. Ball played across. Here's a chance for Arrent. Rebound. Chance here. Oh! Arrent players Dawkins and Keneal Hyde.
Confusion in the attack.
For the ball. Here's Corey Burke on the other side. He has 2 Rivoli players at the back post. He needs to get to the back post. Well, he doesn't really. I think he tried to get it, but that was a great counter-attack by Rivoli. But the Arrent team will be giving themselves a hard time. It was Keneal Hyde and Anthony Dawkins going for the ball, and they're actually...
Dawkins doing the defense on the wrong end, blocking up the shot.
A pretty decent free kick. Good block by Bartley. Comes across by Martin, and look at that.
Actually, Hyde did the blocking on the central defender Dawkins.
Should have been Dawkins. He was coming from behind. Not certain if
he called
what the call was. It's difficult to hear from where we are, but there's certainly a great opportunity for Arrent to go 2 up. Give Bartley some credit, though. He blocked that shot that came across. I think it was Vishnal Harris that hit the first one.
But at the moment, the Rivoli defense being opened up like a can of sardines at the moment, very easily being pried.
Offside. I don't know if you saw that counter-attack. It was 3 against 1.
Burke had a good turn with pace, There are players breaking. Didn't find any of them.
Should have gone to the back post.
Well, he actually went to there was. It was too. And
I actually think
too diagonal. He needed to cut it back.
Yeah, I actually think he tried to. Here's the offside call right there. Easy call for Mr. Powell on the far side. Certainly in an offside position. We remind you, folks, it's where you are when the ball is passed, not where you are when you receive the ball. Marvin Morgan at the back post. Can he get it? No, he doesn't.
Well, Arnett with ease penetrating both flanks of the Rivoli defense. That's an area of concern for Coach Albert Fitzgerald at the moment, because left and right, they're attacking and getting opportunities to further extend their lead.
Yep. Here comes Rivoli. Played through for Corey Burke. Should be a call. Chance here for Rivoli! Oh, what a response! Brilliantly done.
Roberts.
Daniel Roberts gets the goal. So Rivoli, a mix-up in the back of the Arnett team. And we're on to 28 minutes. So I think it was in the 28th minute that we got that 1-1 scoreline now. Daniel Roberts really put it very, very close to the post. And goalkeeper Damien Hyatt had absolutely no chance. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Corey Burke doing a lot of good work there. Roberts, his strike partner, there to clean up. That's Corey Burke on the screen as we see the replay. May have had the opportunity for a foul call. Advantage played on, and Rivoli capitalized, while the defense of Arnett were literally at 6s and 7s.
It was a brilliant advantage played by referee Mr. Campbell. There's the foul right there.
Yes, but
no call by Mr. Campbell.
And no offside either, so he was well positioned to latch onto the loose ball and dispatch it. We have a game on, so one thing we can say about Rivoli, their first game of the season, they actually went behind early on in that game against Cavalier and had to come back to end 1-1. And now in this game, we're seeing them tie the scoreline, so they have character.
Oh, again, you talk about the tall players. Corey Burke getting there before Damien Hyatt. Only thing wrong is you need to head the ball down. It was difficult for him. Hyatt was coming also, but he did well to get that high and just went over the bar.
So the effectiveness of the Twin Tower strategy. Burke on the end of a high ball, his looping header going over, but it's a source of a real threat for Rivoli. And Arnett seeing early concerns. Jerome Waite won't be happy with this.
Chance here for Burke once again. Oh, just missed the back post. Damien Hyatt giving his defense a hard time. Corey Burke going right across goal.
Well, I said earlier, Rivoli were being pried open like a can of sardines. Well, it looks even easier in the Arnett defense at the moment. Multiple opportunities coming off successive attacks. And Rivoli relishing the opportunities being provided. So much space being found in between the lines of defense and midfield. And Rivoli causing havoc for Arnett.
Ball cleared by Rivoli. Looking for Roberts, broken up. Nelson to Burke. Oh, that's way too hard. Again, you get the foot onto the ball because of that. The surface is so thick. Looking for Xavier Williams.
Burke dropping back to link the play up, but again, he needs to get that accurate, really taking away from the momentum the team was building, because it looked as if there are players in good opportunities to go forward, but they still can break.
Here's Burke going to the back post. Hyatt allows it to drop just before Roberts gets there. Rivoli would be buoyed by that goal. Marvin Morgan giving up possession. No, he doesn't. He fights for it. So a little tussle with Kimar Beckford and Morgan. Still Morgan with the ball. Gets it to Walters. Walters has Johnson. And this is Thompson. Thompson all the way across, and he finds Nicholas Martin. He gets through to Harris, but it goes into touch. And it's going to be a goal kick to Rivoli. 1-1, in case you've just joined. An own goal in the 21st minute. Maurice Bennett was 1-0 Arrent. And then in the 28th minute, a beautiful goal by Daniel Roberts to tie the game. 1-1 in the first half here at the Stadium East Field. It's a home game for Arrent Gardens. If you don't know what was going on with that, they were banned. A home game, one home game, and they were put on 6 months probation, which just means if anything happens at that park in the next 6 months, they'll be banned again. Here's an opportunity for Rivoli once again. Dawkins putting a hand behind him. He doesn't want to give up a penalty. Rivoli will keep it in. This is Nelson with the ball. Looking for a pass. Still has possession.
It's actually Corey
Burke.
He's in the center of things, isn't he?
Here they come. Rivoli once again. They're coming hard. Rivoli team. Hyde's first touch is a poor one. Comes back to Walters. Walters has Thompson on the far side. He looks up. Beautiful pass to Thompson. Coaches will say it was telegraphed. And it comes inside here. It's going to be cleared by Rivoli. A lot of excitement. Marvin Morgan. Would have been an offside call had that gone through to Harris. Walters doesn't know where the ball is, but now he knows. Gets it back to Jameel Thompson. Thompson needs a good cross. That's good movement by Jameel Thompson. Now he gets a really good cross in. The flag is up. Offside is Martin.
Brilliant reflex save nonetheless. Well, certainly if Bartley has issues holding on to the squares coming across, he surely has no problems blocking the point-blank efforts. We saw him earlier in the game make a good save by his near post, falling low. Even though this was called offside, did well to keep it out as well. See the ball coming over, but just see Michaelis Martin just drifting into that offside position. So the game end to end and certainly open. For the fans, it makes it exciting. For the coaches, I'm sure they're not happy, especially on the defensive end with the mistakes that have been made. But such is the game to force those errors.
Throw to Arrent Gardens. Broken up by Rivoli. Here they come. That's what they want to do. They want to come forward quickly. This is Nelson. Still Nelson with the ball. Harris coming all the way back to defend. Arrent, they've brought a lot of folks behind the ball. Thompson gets it inside to Walters, luckily. And here they come. Thompson overlapping down that left-hand side. Clark gets it now to Thompson. Martin and Morgan at the back post. Rivoli, they win possession. Is Johnson going to fight for the ball? That is Kamar Beckford on the far side. Doesn't have much support. Johnson not giving him any opportunity to turn to make passes, but no one has come close to Beckford. And that's beautifully done by Johnson to move away from him. But everyone watched him and didn't support him. Thompson took a little too long to make that pass. And here comes Rivoli once again. Nelson gives up possession, so poor play. Comes to Martin. Morgan. Martin makes the run. Gets it back inside to Mr. Man. Played all the way across to Jameel Thompson. Thompson looks like he will go for goal. Blocked by Rivoli. Kevin Graham coming all the way out. And now a card. Another one will come out against the Rivoli player.
Studs too high, showing there in that challenge.
Kamar Beckford will be shown the second yellow card of the game, and the second yellow card goes to another Rivoli player. So close to the half-time. That's our second yellow card shown by Mr. Campbell. As you see the score on your screen, 1-1. Kevin Graham with an own goal. And Daniel Roberts responding beautifully about 7 minutes after that to tie the game at 1.
Kemar Beckford, midfield player coming into Rivoli this season, played at Fraser's Whip last season, so new addition to the team, picking up a yellow card. And a knock to go along with it. Looks like he'll walk that off.
Free kick to Arrent. Second yellow card of the game. Both going to Rivoli players. Arrent with 5 players inside the box.
Over the top, yes, high, showing studs to the shin upper player. Dangerous as well, that was.
So back to live action. We head to the halftime whistle. Thompson inside to Martin. Thompson with the cross. And it's headed not too far away. Chance here. Here's Marvin Morgan. Just stepped over the ball. And though Dawkins going to be called for the foul. Nope. Goes against Rivoli. Oh. I said maybe you should have got it in the first place, Mr. Roberts. Nelson broken up. Nelson will come back. Marvin Morgan gets it back to Walters. This is Keneal Hyde. Inside to Harris. Vishnal Harris with the ball. Clark can't get that one. And it's into touch. Goal kick to Rivoli.
Just trying to slip that one through. Clark switching flanks now, coming on to the right flank. Wasn't anticipating that. But those runs have to be made.
And the Gardens in the red and white outfit. Normally look like the other team in the black and red, but both teams. I think the rule says that the away team should change. Well, certainly that's what the rule says. But tonight,
yes, that is what the rules generally say.
And tonight the away team would be Rivoli.
Maybe Arrent being further punished.
Maybe. Certainly, because some people think it's the home team that should change because you are at home. So if you're at home, it would be easier. Well, I think in one of the leagues, in the CASAFA league, they said the home team should change because if you're at home, you probably have another.
Well, it's not about being hospitable. It's about having an advantage. So I don't think that would make much sense. Well, generally, internationally, it's the away team that changes. So.
Yeah. But I could understand the feeling of the reasoning behind the home team changing. If you travel all the way from Montego Bay, you don't have another set of gear. Here's Rivoli. We'll continue this in a while. Good cross here. And Johnson got it. But it's still some problems for Arrent. Hyatt ensures that there are no more problems.
Just the intensity from Arrent just dropping a bit.
Good ball from Martin to Harris. Here's Clark. Broken up, still Clark. Flag is up. The ball came up on the arm.
Quick break opportunity.
Another player down. I think it is Kemar Beckford. He got hurt. When he got that, as you look at the handle ball here, I think we're going to see it coming up now. Didn't see much there. Beckford went down again. Even though he was shown the yellow card, he came out worse for wear for that tackle. Bartley to Roberts. This is Daniel Roberts with the ball. Antho Dawkins.
Rivoli do have physicality, but Dawkins won't shirk from those challenges.
It says a lot for the Rivoli team. According to the coach Fitzgerald, he's playing without about 7 of his regular players. It says a lot for them to be in the game.
Including his starting central defenders, Fabian Gordon, Jermaine Henry, two
Here's
mainstays.
Marvin Morgan. Could this be the second goal? And deflection made it a lot easier for Bartley. Again, it says a lot for them. Here's an opportunity for Rivoli to be in the game still and not being outplayed in any way. Mr. Campbell taking a peep at his watch. Shouldn't have that so much time added on.
Arrent has shown what they've had. Rivoli have responded. Can Arrent move up another gear?
To the back post. Oh! Roberts did well to get that one on target. Never had a, as you could see, never had a whole lot of pace and would not have passed Damian Hyatt like that. Got it on target. Oh, played through for Steve Clark. Martin is inside. He's calling for the ball and almost got there. And I know it's going to be cleared. Comes to Walters playing in that holding position, and he's really held his position. Hasn't moved out of there since the start of the game. Tried to get it to Keneal Hyde. Apologizes for overhitting that one. But Hyde gets it back. Gets it to Steve Clark. This is Steve Clark. Vishnal Harris with the ball. Looking for a pass. Tries to get it back to Clark. And you heard Bartley from here saying, I'll get that.
Yeah. Again, Clark, an unwilling runner. Harris seems to love putting those balls in behind, almost, you know, like a Cesc Fabregas. He has those defense-splitting passes, but no willing runner to be on the other end.
Headed on. Burke goes to the far side and finds Beckford. This is Kimar Beckford, broken up again. Stand by Jameel Thompson. But he gives up possession. He will keep the ball into touch. It's going to be Arnett's throw. We welcome you to our coverage in the first Monday night game of the 2014-2015 Red Stripe Premier League season. This is the end of the second round of games. Of course, Waterhouse would not have played because of their game against DC United. That comes up in the National Stadium tomorrow night. Starts at 7 o'clock. This is Steve Clark. We're at Stadium East. Tomorrow night is inside the National Stadium.
And also, Waterhouse didn't play the first round either because they had over 3 national players away on national duty.
The Jamaican team played against Canada.
So Waterhouse, they've only been in one competition so far this season.
Yep. Just a minute of time to be added on, we hear. This is Walters. Hyde. He's going to go for goal. Still Hyde with the ball. Plays it through here. And Vishnal Harris trying to get on the end of that.
Hyde did well to create the space for himself. I think he should have gone for the shot, but he tried to split the defense, but again, congestion in the space. Rivoli defending well.
Nelson. Broken up by Walters. Harris. Dawkins. And he gives up possession, but he'll get it back. And then he says, Mr. Hyde, you come and take this one. So, a couple of seconds left in the game, more than a couple in the first half. And a couple of goals, which is always good. Clark is onside. Chance here to get the second one, and he does. On the stroke of half-time, Steve Clark puts Arnett Gardens in front. Poor defensive play by Rivoli, and Clark made them pay, and he put it through the legs of Steve Bartley. Shannon Bartley, and after 45 minutes, it is Arnett Gardens 2, Rivoli 1.
Opportunities have been coming. Steve Clark, son of an Arnett legend, making his mark and announcing himself on the big stage. The young man, good finish, finally got the run right, and the execution was perfect. The advancing Bartley beaten. Rivoli will have to come from behind again. That pass split the defense. No chance of being offside being played on.
As I said, through the legs of Bartley. Here comes Shannon Bartley. I don't think Clark did that deliberately. He just wanted to get it in the net, and he did. It is 2-1. And when you talk about the stroke of halftime, it was the stroke
Bang
of
on.
halftime. As soon as they passed the ball, Mr. Campbell said, that's it. That's it, folks.
Bang on.
2-1 to Arrent after 45 minutes and a bit. So again, the first goal, an own goal by Maurice Bennett. That was in the 21st minute. And then in the 20th minute, Daniel Roberts tied the score to make it 1-1. And as you just saw, in the 45th minute, it was Steve Clark to get the second goal, and it's now 2-1.
The balance of play, keenly contested first half. Both teams exchanging opportunities and attempts on goal, but certainly Arrent created much more opportunities, squandered a few, but they've taken 2, and that puts them up in the lead. And come second half, I'm sure they'll have more coming off the bench as well to potentially add to this. But Rivoli have been good value. Sure, they will want to stay within the game and keep it competitive.
So the players head to the dressing room, and we show you some highlights, but a good finish to the half by Arrent Gardens.
Professional Harris kicking things off for Arrent Gardens, but it was a keen tussle throughout the encounter. Rivoli fashioning early opportunities with free kicks. Arrent keenly contested battles in the center.